Hello my dear friends, welcome to my channel Guidance from Divine, and in today's reading we are connecting with the Goddess Sekhmet, and we will be receiving messages from the Sun Goddess Sekhmet. So for today's reading we will be selecting piles from 3 different tarot decks for pile 1, 2 and 3, and we will continue using these decks as well in the tarot in our reading. So just a little bit of introduction about who is Sekhmet is important for the introduction so that it helps you pick up the pile and connect with the energy. Sekhmet is an Egyptian goddess, and she is the goddess of sun, and she is a very fierce twin of Bastet. So if you have heard the name Bastet, she's also a goddess, the cat-faced goddess, and she is the lion-faced goddess with the human body, both of them. They both are sun goddess, but Sekhmet is a very fierce aspect of the Bastet. Bastet is very soothing and calming in her energy, and Sekhmet is very fierce and hot in her energy. So like Bastet is, you can compare with the warm energy of the spring sun, and Sekhmet is the hot energy of the noon sun, the full heat of the sun. And Sekhmet is also the healer archetype as well, along with magic and the element of fire, and it is also with the Kundalini. So there is a lot of messages coming around the Kundalini as well, because I know that the collective is going through a lot of this energy uprising, knowingly or unknowingly. So there is a lot of guidance coming from her around that. But it is a very fierce energy in comparison with Bastet. And she was actually created to destroy life on the orders of the sun god Ra in Egypt mythology. So that is how she was created. But there is this energy of passion, there is this energy of a lot of this creative energy in your sacral and root chakra that is in access with passion and Kundalini uprising with Sekhmet. And her crystal is garnet, any red crystal. So I have garnet today, and I also have hematite with me for grounding, because it is a very strong, magical and powerful creative force energy we will be channeling. So I feel it is a good enough introduction if you have not been aware of who Sekhmet is. So let us start with the pile shuffling to see what cards come through. Okay, so let us start for pile 1. There is also this crystal red carnelian here for the sacral chakra holding space. So for pile 1, connecting with Goddess Sekhmet, thank you. We have the Knight of Wands. So it is a very fiery energy for the first pile. Then for pile 2, connecting with Goddess Sekhmet for pile 2, please. Thank you. So we have 2 of Cups. And for pile 3, connecting with Goddess Sekhmet for pile 3, please. Thank you. We have 7 of Wands. Okay. So let me arrange the cards 1 second and I will be back. So this is pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3. Connect with the energy of Sekhmet before connecting with the energy of your pile is the advice always which comes from your spirit team. And then connect with the energies, have a question or some inquiry that you're going with into the reading. And you can also look at the timestamps to help you pick the pile. So choose your pile and I'll see you in your reading. Hello, my dear pile 1. Welcome to your reading. If you picked up this card, Knight of Wands, then this is your reading. And in today's reading, we are receiving messages with the Goddess Sekhmet. And I have given a brief introduction in the pile picking in the intro section. So if you want to listen to that, then you can go back and hear and know more about Sekhmet if you're not much aware. It's a brief introduction, but it covers quite a few things in there. So Sekhmet being the goddess of sun and with the element of fire, today's reading is very much about she wants to connect with the collective, with the ascension process, which is very much to do with your Kundalini work or the divine feminine rising or the creative energy ascending, expanding in your energy field. So the card of Knight of Wands, it talks about a lot of this passion energy. The sacral chakra we do have here with Sekhmet. Let me keep it here this way. Okay, so there is a big emphasis on the bottom 2 chakras today, and then it moves on to either heart as well for some of you, but then a third eye definitely for the whole collective. So there is a lot of emphasis on this forward moving energy, like how the Sekhmet is this spiritual warrior, how she is not scared of moving forward in the direction where the growth lies, where she wants to go. And there is a lot of emphasis on this choice again, which I know comes through for a number of readings before as well. But here today, this choice is very important in to do with your either relationships or your emotions in whichever way. It can be with work as well, or the progress that you want to see for yourself. So there is like a decision pending which has to come and which you have to take so that this growth stays in alignment with the manifested life that you are living, it alignment with the soul. And that is what the message here is, that the energy is very intense for you right now. The energy is very powerful and potent, and it is rising and it is moving forward, very ready to charge with passion, just like how the Knight of Wands is. And there is also this emphasis of the dragon energy here. It is not about slay your dragons, though for some it can be, but the dragon energy here is coming as your spirit team only. So let us see a bit more. So I will be slowly moving into the reading today with my card selections, because she's very particular, very peculiar about specific messages for each pile. So let us see what comes through for pile 1. Thank you. So we have changes, number 29, which is an 11. And she's also showing me the Wheel of Fortune from the tarot. So there is this theme, this energy of changes that is coming in alignment for you. This is what lies ahead for this Knight of Wands energy. That is your archetype right now. And it is a journey. It is a movement that you are in. And the movement brings changes. So the changes can reflect in around, again, that choice and decision that we picked up before. That maybe it's around the relationships. It is about your relationship with like yourself, how you think of yourself, speak about yourself, your own perception of yourself. So that is very deep transformational changes happening under the guidance, under the blessings of Goddess Sekhmet. The next card is Letting Go, number 43. So there is a deep aspect of the yin and yang here that bring light of the sun here into the yin and yang of your being. the divine masculine, the divine feminine, the light and shadow. So in whichever way this aspect, the situation you are inquiring about or is coming unfolding for you, it is going into the more balance with the number 43 with a 7. In the letting go is bringing you into the alignment. This change coming through the letting go is bringing you into an alignment in your energy field. Yeah, okay. So let us move to another deck. So let us tap into a bit more in the energy aspect for pile 1, please. Goddess Sekhmet, can we please have the next message for pile 1? Thank you. So it is cleanse. And so she's showing the importance of cleansing, definitely for the whole collective here, that you need to cleanse, keep cleansing your chakras, especially the sacral and the root. Sacral more than the root. But there is also, like she's showing cleansing with steam, like with someone going and taking a sauna bath maybe. So it could be a very specific message that when you go in your sauna, then it helps you cleanse. Importance of salt is also coming, to dissolve salt in your bath for this cleansing. Cleansing of aura is also important for the whole collective right now. And here this emphasis of the fire element and the sun is, she's showing you have a big impact of sun solar energy on you right now. So there is the sun here. This also looks like the sun energy. We have all the red and the fire. Here also Sekhmet herself is the sun goddess with the fire element present. But there is a little bit of the water which has come, but it is also mixed again with fire, and steam has come forward. So take what it resonates with the messages. And let us now move on to the next deck. The message of cleansing is very important for the whole collective, she's saying, in whichever way it is coming to you. But there is an influence of solar. It may be that look into the solar flare, because we are in this big solar, like the sun has flipped is magnetic north and south. So there's something happening there as well, which may be affecting. We are in a very charged period of solar flares anyway for some time. So sun is in some way, the solar energy is having a big impact on your journey right now. Your higher self. So for many of you, you are coming in connection, in alignment with your higher self. You're listening to your guidance, which is coming from your higher self. For many of you here, the Sekhmet energy coming is an aspect of your higher self only, because it is coming through your Kundalini energy and the serpent energy, which is then taking you rise higher in connection with your higher self. So it's again these mixed messages coming, but there is this importance that the energy is more focused right now in moving towards your heart space, in helping you expand your heart space. So as we did the channel before, that for some of you it is heart, and then definitely for the third eye. So heart has come as a confirmation. And I'm seeing a green rose. She's showing me a green rose, but I don't think I've ever seen a green rose. But it's coming very strongly, like a green flower coming very strongly. She's showing in my mind's eye. Okay, let's continue. Let's see what else she's wanting us to know. So there is this emphasis on wisdom and healing in your pile, my dear pile one, from her, that her healing aspect and the wisdom of the heart, these two things are very much, that is where you're moving because of this change and letting go, bringing the balance in the duality. So keeping your aura cleansed is very important. Okay, let us see. Yin. Number 2, the divine feminine. I feel, let us connect you with a bit more feminine energy here, along with Sekhmet, if any other goddess also or divine feminine wants to come through. But let us connect with this other deck that she asked first, and then we will move on to more goddess energy. Thank you. So we have number 6 with mountain. Okay. So with the mountain card, she's showing me like a graph or something, like there are highs and lows, and the lows are very low and the highs are very high, like just like this mountain, that when there is joy, there are peaks of joy, very high joy you feel, and then suddenly you feel very you feel like very depressed or sad suddenly, and you do not understand how and why. And that is when it's coming as this message of this healing, this energy rising happening for you in the masculine feminine balancing, more work happening on your feminine around, moving towards your heart space. And also there is this message of to let go of this control, or maybe wanting to know why and how it is happening, to be a bit more into surrender state, because she's saying it's already a difficult process that you're going through. Kundalini rises multiple times and you are at multiple different stages, being as a group reading. So it is already very difficult for many of you here, but don't make it more difficult by wanting to try and understand everything. Just let go of this need to know, need to find out, understand and control, and just allow and surrender and let this light of the moon shine. And that is very unique here, because she is the sun goddess, but the moon energy is also present here with us, shining light on you. And with this there is a lot of energy of Lilith also coming for me with the dark feminine. So there is a lot of light is being shown on your dark feminine aspect as well during your healing right now. Okay, so let us connect with a bit more of the goddess energy that is also wanting to come through. Okay, so let us connect with the divine feminine, Sekhmet, and any more goddesses who wants to come into the space, sacred space of pile 1, please. Thank you. So we have Ellen with patterns, number 12. And it also looks very much like this, the higher self card. If you see here, it's a whole lot of this energy coming with the heart space here. So the goddess energy, what they're specifically saying is, like, I'm hearing that they are helping you to connect with your higher self in a way you have never connected before. That is a one big change. Keeping your not only aura and chakra field cleansed, but very specifically third eye cleansed as well around that, so that you can build this clarity of the patterns that you are going to break now, that you need to come out of. There is also a message of salvation for some. There is this energy of salvation at play in the background. This does look like me to that green flower that she showed before. This was the shade of the green that I was seeing. Okay, let us see. Let me get another deck. So there is also the energy of magic coming with the feminine today, with the goddess. So let us connect with a magic deck and see what comes through. Pile 1, thank you. Maybe some of you are some of you are learning magic from some school. There is a school of magic, or there is a self-study that you're doing around magic. So this is number 7, herbal craft, regeneration, plant medicine, caretaker, and bloomer. So it's again that the same green rose energy I'm picking. So it could be a connection with your plant medicine that is coming towards you, my dear Pal 1. There is an emphasis on you using these herbs or plant medicine for your magic work, for your cleansing, for your intentions and rituals of some kind, or just using some herbs with as like the plant medicine, like a green tea or some essential oils, maybe in your bath as well. For someone specifically, she's showing me that you have a crystal and she's asking you to anoint that crystal with an essential oil. For some, it is sandalwood. For some, it's lavender. And for some, it is jasmine. So any perfume of that sweet smell or an essential oil, to rub that on your crystal and then use it. Maybe if you're using it to sleep, if you keep it under your pillow for sleep, then do that. And it's a green crystal, like a green aventurine or an amethyst. Selenite as well. She's saying that to anoint this with the selenite with that essential oil like sandalwood and keep it with you, keeps your aura cleansed. Okay. But then there is definitely, for the whole collective, there is this message of herbal medicine wanting to come through in helping you with this change and letting go and connecting with your higher self. Okay, so let me connect you with this other deck, which is this also feminine. And okay, we have it. Thank you. So we have number 27, Skadi, authenticity. Okay, so let me read this card from the book because there are very specific messages in this deck. Some of the names I'm not myself familiar, so let me, instead of just channeling, connect you with the energy directly. So it is a 27. I think we did have a 27, did we? No, we had a 29. Okay. But you have a lot of 2s in your numbers today, pile 1. Like you have this 2, 27, 2, then 2, then 12, 2, 29, 2. It's a 2 again. So maybe there is something with a number 2 in importance in your healing right now. So the book reads about it talks about shadow. So the text speaks very clearly about that you have to be in your authentic self. You do not have to compromise anything on your journey. There is also this message of the shadow, as I was reading about from it, that there is a connection with your connection with dark wintry days and nights because of this energy working on you right now. And it's really looking like that Lilith energy that I picked up with the dark feminine healing. And this is the deep axis of the shadow aspect on the feminine side. The full moon has come again. So you working with the full moon is also maybe already happening, or she's asking you to align with moon a bit more with the feminine aspect, because moon energy here is coming more not as feminine pile one, but it is coming more like the energy that is creating illusion for you in some aspect, but also shedding light on some other aspect. So this is a bit of a discernment for you to see that where you have a bit of this energy of illusion with this pattern energy, where the feminine wants you to come out of, and where the moon energy is helping you in alignment with your connection with your sacral and passion and moving forward in your journey. These are very, these are very intuitive messages coming the way they are coming with Sekhmet today, that you yourself have to find what does it mean for you, and your own discernment has to come. Okay, so let us now connect with tarot of the card, the deck that you selected, and see what Sekhmet has to say more about your journey and your message. Thank you. So we have the card Moon again, the third card. We were just talking about the illusion here, and she wants to keep it on the cleanse here, that you are in need of cleansing, because there is this Eight of Swords energy which creates this kind of need to cleanse. If this illusion you don't have, then there is no need to cleanse as well. So there is a lot of letting go of this pattern energy in need, my dear pile one. Okay. Thank you. So we have the Page of Swords. So this is very much like the access that you are getting in your understanding and knowledge of the magic that you are working on. There is some learning that you're going through, my dear pile one. Maybe you are choosing in your coming time where this the decision lies, that you have to learn about something or a modality or some healing energy, but there is a higher understanding which is coming your way through this knowledge, this wisdom which you have not seen before. It has to do a lot with this illusion energy. Somebody's spirit guide is a black panther, who is very much a black jaguar coming very strongly. Someone may be like a black cat, because the cat has come all the 4 times as black. There's an importance of black cat because Sekhmet and Bastet, they both have this feline aspect. The color black is there. I remember in one of the readings before, there was this emphasis on black color in a reading. So if you're called, you can go and have a look at that as well. You might have a message there. Or if you're coming from there, then you know. And then we have the Tower. But look at this Tower. Look at this smirk on your face. Like you wanted to bring this Tower down, as if with the wand in your hand. And this is the power you are coming to, my dear pile one, with your feminine rising, that these tower moments, you will really do not care about them, and you will bring down some towers intentionally. And that is where this letting go is coming, I feel, with the choice around the Knight of Wands of the sacral and the root chakra. You are not in this powerless place anymore with illusion, no. You are the spiritual warrior, just like this Page of Wands with the Sekhmet energy. Beautiful. So let us have a final card for you. Thank you. So we have Ace of Swords. Really the emphasis of picking up this sword that has kept you bound, and just picking it up and holding it and raising it high. If you look at the pose here, it is such a powerful, like your hands have so much power also, is coming for many healers here. The bottom deck energy she asked me is the Queen of Swords, which again, she's holding a sword here. So there is a lot of this, and here also you're holding a spear here. So there is a very, very strong emphasis on your hands. Maybe this is coming around healing energies, but there is this aspect of mind which is coming out of illusion, with so many swords coming as well, and tower in the center of all the 3-4 swords present here. So you're moving a lot from the energy of the mind, with the from the illusion to the passion energy of the sacral and the divine feminine and the kundalini, that sacred feminine rising, the creative force rising. So the third eye specifically has not come through, but we did see heart. But the message of third eye came with the cleansing as well, in helping you coming out of the illusion, which is through the mind aspect here with the swords. Yeah, so beautiful messages, my dear Pal One. It was very honoring and loving, and I'm very grateful to connect this energy with you, because these are very strong strong goddess feminine energies when they want to come through. They do come with, they have here, she brought a lot of messages differently for the whole collective, but please, as the guidance was, use your discernment. Maybe go back to the reading again and use your discernment again and again to see that what else is there for you to find, because I feel there are some more messages which intuitively you will be guided when you see the reading, and you will find out more about which has not come in the reading, in the interpretations right now. So thank you so much for being here, Pal One. Good luck on your journey, and I'll see you in your next reading. Till then, take care. Bye. Hello, my dear Pal 2. Welcome to your reading. If you picked up this card, 2 of Cups, then this is your reading. And today we are connecting with Goddess Sekhmet here. And if you have not listened to the introduction, you can go back and hear, because there's some introduction has been given about who Sekhmet is and what to understand and what to expect with the energy she is bringing with her in the reading. So we have her crystals present today. We have garnet, and the red carnelian has come for the sacral, because today's reading is very much around the sacral chakra, the root chakra. And also it is around bringing you a better understanding of what is happening with you in terms of speaking with the creative force energy rising, like if you associated with Kundalini work, or if you associate with just the feminine rising or the feminine healing. And many of you are maybe not aware of that it is happening, but it is fine. And that is why she is here, and you are here to bring you this better understanding of what is happening and what lies ahead with this. So with your reading, with your Pal, my dear Pal 2, there is this beautiful message of energy exchange, which is happening in your own. Firstly, the masculine feminine balancing. You are coming into more of this balanced state today with this reading. You are receiving healing in this reading itself, is what she's saying, that there is a lot of energy that you're receiving with these messages today, which will bring more alignment and balance in your masculine and feminine. For some, it is also going to manifest outside with an energy exchange of a soulmate coming. So maybe a relationship either getting better, or a new soulmate energy entering your timeline is predicted. And there is a beautiful blessing on the story of Eden, like with the apple that the Adam and Eve they ate. And so there is a beautiful blessing coming on that storyline with your reference in the Adam and Eve, with the masculine and feminine, that this beautiful apple is coming as the apple of abundance here. But when I see this, it has a worm in it. Look, yeah. But this is a message of abundance coming in that. So I still do not know how, what is the message of me seeing the worm in there. I feel we'll find out. So there is a hidden message, I feel, in that, because how the message has come is of a blessing, and then we notice something in it. So maybe there is something she's about to show us in this. It feels more aligned with the healing that she said. You are receiving healing in this message. So I ask you to see the whole message, because there's something happening in the deeper layers and the dynamics, which we will be finding out. So let us start and see what messages are coming for pile 2 from Goddess Sekhmet. So we have Stripping Illusions, number 27. Okay, so I am getting the apple message here with the worm, but I feel I need to pull one more card, and then I'll let you know. Thank you. So we have number 23, Forgiveness, and we have the sun and moon here. So which is again the aspect of the masculine and feminine coming into balance here. But now I understand what this the apple message is about. So she's reminding the whole collective about your perception on abundance, or your perception on what you deserve, or your perception on like beauty or body image, or like when we see someone for the first time, how we perceive them, what we think of them, and then it changes. So that is where this switch is coming. This is changing. This is stripping illusions, because this beautiful spiritual flower, this lotus here, is blooming for you in your third eye. And this third eye is stripping you of these illusions of your previous definitions of beauty, abundance, or a bit of an opinion on something. Those things are being taken away. So it doesn't matter there is a worm or not. We saw it's a blessing, as at that apple on the energy exchange. It is a blessing. And we will be continuing with the knowing that it is a blessing. So release of this doubt that we picked up after seeing the worm, that there is a worm in that apple, how can it be a blessing? And that is how she's bringing this deeper insight into it, that forgive yourself first with this, of having a doubt on what the spirit has been bringing for you. So maybe there is also a regret energy coming for some of you, that you have been with this regret, or a little bit of a self-criticism, talking too negatively about yourself, that spirit did say this, I didn't do it, and this was my guidance, I didn't align with it. So that is that worm which is present, the worm of this doubt, which is eating this apple. But you do not have to even judge this worm, this doubt, because if it was present for a purpose. So that is that stripping illusion energy is coming. A very high divine big picture outlook and perspective is coming into your alignment, my dear pile 2. And this has to do a lot with your Kundalini work, with your creative energy, the divine feminine ascending, expanding, and evolving. So let us see a bit more into what comes through for my dear pile 2. With relationship also, she's showing me here that who are resonating with a relationship with 2 of Cups, there is this blessing on the relationship, irrespective of what the outer judgment may have been. So like someone, I'm not saying it is exactly your situation, but how she's showing with, for someone as an example, you can understand, is that a person who is not very attractive by the looks, but still you feel that love and you decide and you go ahead with it. So these looks don't matter. So it's something like that this doubt, this kind of an external, this behavior that you previously had is going away now, of I feel for many already have gone, but for you it is like a proof. You will be finding a feedback that these things will not matter to you anymore, which had so much of value before. Beautiful. A very wise soul. Thank you. So we have the energy of abundance. So it is a very beautiful energy prediction for you, my dear Paltu, with Sekhmet. There is so much of, in every card you can find this energy of abundance present for you. There is a lot of release of fear as well. She's saying the fear is being released from sacral and root, more from sacral, she's saying. Okay. And okay, so let us move to another pile now. So there is some emphasis on your dreams as well. So we will tap into the energy of dream from another deck as well. But let us see what is the card that you have received just now. Happy, happy, number 26. So many blessings coming your way, my dear Paltu. Sekhmet is blessing you with so many things, and I feel that the healing message that you will be receiving, healing is really much of this, to be open to receive this abundance as this healing, this blessing from Sekhmet. And there's a lot of work that you have done, and it's still going on in the background in your Kundalini. I'm very strongly sensing that, but it is happening with a bit of a bigger relief that is coming. So maybe you're lacking some acknowledgement right now that this is happening, and this feedback is coming your way, and you will know you are receiving this abundance. She's just asking you to be open to receive this abundance. And if you see this 27, 26, so there is a little bit of a going backwards in steps, like going back to that sense of self, to that happiness, something coming into a completion energy as well. Beautiful. Let us see a bit more. Connecting with Goddess Sekhmet for pile 2, please. The fear relieved is very important, she's saying. Okay. So we have number 26, which is this 26 again. So we have deep freeze, and it is a lion, which is Sekhmet is the lion-headed goddess herself. So there is a lot of this feminine aspect of yours which is coming out of a deep freeze, she's saying. There is a lot of defrosting happening in your energy field, a lot of soul wisdom you are getting in access of, like you're coming, there cannot be, you cannot go any more lower, like to touch the rock bottom. There is no more rock bottom. The worst is behind you as well, she's saying. So there is this deep freeze is coming. This is the energy that you're coming out of. You have been in your feminine energy in this deep freeze for a while, but now the happy times, the abundant times are here. The illusions that kept you in this freeze state are being stripped away. This beautiful energy exchange is happening, and the forgiveness has to start with you, is what the first message with forgiveness is. But there is also another message, I feel I didn't share it before, that if it is around relationship, the message is reflecting, then the forgiveness also comes with the aspect of the heart space, just like the star is here in the heart space of you sitting on this egg, that you have to forgive this person in whichever relationship you are inquiring or this message is resonating, because it is only forgiveness that can bring this healing into this dynamics. And you are being worked on this feminine aspect in your heart space through the creative force, through this energy healing of the Kundalini rising, that you are in a place that you will be able to forgive and move on. So forgiveness doesn't mean that you have to agree to receive the things the other person is doing, but forgiveness here is going to bring a change in your timeline, and there will be a change in the outside of you, because the change is coming inside in your heart space. It'll reflect in outside, and maybe you might see a lot of change in the person as well when this forgiveness is accepted, is shown to them. So there's a very beautiful dynamics here in whichever way it is coming, my dear Paltu, but it is really moving into a positive looking time ahead. Okay, so let us see, let us connect with your dreams a bit. So some of you may have had a recent dream that you're not understanding maybe, so it's nice to sit and connect with it. If you need time, you can pause and think about it, and the message coming will be the clarifying message for that dream. But for some, she's also showing it as the messages in your dreams is this. So that is what her message is for many of you. So let us see what Goddess Sekhmet wants us to know for pile 2's dreams. Thank you. So we have Sky Dancers Surrender, number 48. And there is an acknowledgement through these dreams that is coming, especially around the dreams that you have in the full moon period, in the full moon time. There is an acknowledgement coming that this deep freeze state, you have come out of this deep freeze state because not only this stripping illusions has happened, but you have really achieved a surrender state in your being. For some, it is like momentarily it has happened, this vibration of surrender. You are in it and out of it, and then in it and out of it. Some of you are vibrating, maintaining the vibration more and more. But the surrender has been the key in this stripping illusions, in coming out of this deep freeze, and now in receiving of so much of abundance coming in your timeline with this balance of the masculine and the feminine. So the dream that you have seen may have parts of this. Maybe you have seen wings, butterflies, you have seen moonlight, you may have seen clouds and skies, and there is also, for someone who has seen fairies in the dreams, that could also be a dream that shows you that as an acknowledgement that this is your surrender state and is a blessing again. So not only in the reading, she's saying now that this blessing is here with this abundance and healing and happiness, but also in your dreams there is a lot of acknowledgement is coming through spirit that you are doing the right thing. The surrender state is the state you need to be holding a vibration in. So it's a very high vibration pile, my dear pile, to yours, with forgiveness, surrender, the abundance, the spirit of abundance is here. Then the Two of Cups energy is also here, and the beautiful message we had with the apple is in itself a very deep message. So a very, very wise, high vibrating pile present here, my dear pile, too. So let us connect you with the energy of magic, because with Sekhmet, the magic spirit also comes through. So let us see if we can connect you with some aspect of magic through her. For pile 2, please. So we have the sun. Now it is a 22, this is 23. It's the same kind of the sun which is here. And it says, drawing down the sun, wildfire, divine masculine, magnificence, and witness. So here now, the message has moved to a bit on your masculine side, saying that your feminine side has been more forgiving and your masculine side is more into the witness mode right now. So the masculine doesn't want to react that much. It just wants to respond if it wants to. Then there is a lot of guidance your masculine is also receiving with this number 22, ascended master energy, angels, and there's a lot of intuitive masculine presence here in pile 2. And it's really the magnificence. It can be the solar plexus that is being worked on as well for you, my dear pile 2, but it is the divine masculine, the masculine feminine balance that we picked up before. That is exactly how she's showing the confirmation that this deep freeze is over for both the feminine and the masculine. They both are in divine alignment with the rise of this creative force energy up the spine. And it's a beautiful, happy, abundant times ahead. Wow. It is so much of high vibration energy present, like just channeling, just doing this reading is so healing for me right now. Beautiful. Okay, let me get you another deck. So she wants to give you now an intuitive message from this deck, and then she wants to give you like an affirmation or a small prayer of a divine message. So let us see what is the first message for pile 2 from Goddess Sekhmet, please. Thank you. So we have spacious mind and soul, number 21. And it is such a similar looking color here, and the energy as well, the happy, the spacious mind and soul. They really want to sit together as well, these two cards, because this is just showing you the contrast of the deep freeze that you have been in and coming out of, and where you are now. So this is sitting under directly the blessings of Sekhmet here. There's a lot of this expansion, as we did say, in the mind and soul. And with the mind, there is a lot of this masculine aspect, which she is again confirming that it is the masculine that is also expanding with this balance, bringing a direct this result or this feedback, this groundedness in your the masculine. Okay, so let us see what is the next message for pile 2. So this is like the final message, and then we will have some tarot cards. For pile 2, please, from Goddess Sekhmet. Thank you. Courage. Beautiful. Let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. How beautiful. So there is this energy of the spiritual warrior definitely present in you, my dear pile 2, along with Sekhmet, that you are so grounded, balanced, and healed, that you are this lion who's sleeping. You have so much of courage in you, and along with the elephant energy as well here with swan as well. There is a lot of this spiritual wisdom that you have, and a lot of like purity and innocence that you have, that maybe you got a bit less in touch with when we were tapping into that doubt energy that took over you for some time. But with your healing, and with such a courageous healing that you have been going through by choice, and still moving forward with all these things, it is a beautiful confirmation from Sekhmet coming that you are this beautiful spiritual warrior of this fire element, and this fire is definitely reflecting in a lot of your reading as well. Even the moon looks like it's on fire here, like solar plexus or like sun. So you do have this courage aspect, a lot of this fire element present for you, my dear pile 2. And it could be let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. It could be an intention that she's showing you to work with from now on. So let us start and look at the bottom. When I picked up the deck, it is the sun. You do have a beautiful connection with sun. It did come with the pile 1 as well, but it was a little different, I feel. But you do have a very strong masculine, a very powerful masculine energy, and the feminine energy as well, with the high priestess. So this high priestess energy imprint is coming like Sekhmet herself in you, with that Kundalini energy rising. Beautiful. Let us see a bit more Can we have some more messages for pile 2, please? Goddess Sekhmet. Thank you. We have 10 of Pentacles. Lot of legacy you are creating. You have come out of, since you have come out of this deep freeze, and a lot of ancestral healing as well. She's saying has happened. A lot of wisdom you have accumulated to pass on as your legacy in your bloodline. Again, the energy of abundance is present with the 10 of Pentacles. And we have one more message, please, for pile 2, please. We have 7 of Pentacles. And with 7 of Pentacles here, it is harvest time, I heard definitely, but it is also not patience but forgiveness coming again with this, though it comes as patience, but it's harvest time and forgiveness, so it is linked, is how she's showing that the forgiveness is this harvest. When you are more in forgiving, the vibration of surrender and forgiveness, it is more abundant timeline. And the bottom of the deck is again strength, with the lion again here, with courage. So what a beautiful reading, my dear pile 2. What a beautiful reading. So much of work, hard work happening you've done, and is coming into alignment now for you. So what a beautiful timeline ahead. So many blessings from Goddess Sekhmet for you. Connect with element of fire is important, and connect with sun can also be important for some of you working like it did come in pile 1 as well, to work with the solar codes or the solar flares, but here it's working like the sun is as of a portal for you, and that is where your masculine connects with through sun. So there is some very specific information, but take it as it resonates. But the sun is definitely a driving force in your healing right now, along with the fire element, and I feel that is why Sekhmet has made it important today to come through and have this reading for you, because you were in need of some of these beautiful healing messages present here. So thank you so much, my dear pile 2, for being here and for doing the hard work. We are very grateful for your journey, for your healing, and the choices to heal yourself. It takes a lot of courage and strength for sure. So thank you so much. I will see you again in your next reading. Till then, take care. Bye. Hello, my dear pile 3. Welcome to your reading. If you picked up this card, 7 of Wands, then this is your reading. And in today's reading, we are connecting with Goddess Sekhmet. And I have given a bit of an introduction about her and her energy in the introduction of the pile picking. So if you do not know about, or you want to hear about it, then you can go and look back at it. So with Sekhmet today, we have her crystal, the garnet, present, and we also have the hematite for grounding, because it's a very high vibrational energy when we are channeling Goddess Sekhmet. We also have the red carnelian there because it is for the sacral and the root chakra today, because these two chakras are very much being worked on, and that is where most of the messages will be aligning around. So with your reading, my dear pile 3, when we start, and when I sat down with your pile in this meditation, there is this energy of release of a fear which is coming, which is you are going through right now, that you're releasing this fear from sacral or root chakra. It also did come in another pile, but not exactly how it is coming as the main message for you. So that is why this energy of feeling really cornered and targeted, and no place to go, and really feeling helpless. So this is a very difficult energy to deal with, but the energy imprint, why it is happening, is why Sekhmet is here for you, to give you this clarification or understanding and guidance that this is the work of the Kundalini happening knowingly or unknowingly. There is this divine feminine rising, this creative force energy coming into healing and alignment for you with expansion. And this has to do with the release of this fear that is present in the sacral or the root, in whichever way you are resonating with the location of the chakra. So it is a very targeted work, and you have to really find out what this fear is and what could be the reason. It is accessing the shadow aspect as well. But there is also a message for some of you. I feel very specifically that you have to change your opinion about yourself is also what is happening as the intention for this work. Like there's nothing wrong with you, and if you're targeted, if you're different, or for in whichever way it is resonating, the message of Sekhmet is that you have to accept yourself as who you are, how you are, and you have to really change this opinion, and you have to have this boundary that don't let others get into your head in whichever way they are affecting you right now, my dear pal 3. So this is very much in whichever way the message is resonating in your life situation, but it is around the Kundalini work and around this ascension and the divine feminine. And Sekhmet is very much involved in this kind of work for you. So you can connect with her in meditations as well in your sacred space, and you can find more guidance as well after this reading if you feel there's more for you to know from her. Okay, so let us start your reading with some of the oracle cards, and in the end we will connect with tarot. So there is one card which has already come out, and that is the card of discernment, number 6. And we did pick up on the energy of discernment, that you have to discern this message in the situation the way it is reflecting, right? This discernment is really not letting this outside get into your head, and discern the situation that it feels like this, that you're cornered and you're targeted, no place to go, but there is this fear which is being targeted, this fear energy that has to be brought up to be released. So there is a lot of discernment required from your part in your journey right now. Journaling is important, she's saying. Writing down journals about what you're feeling, or just talking about with someone or therapist can help you bringing a bit more discernment into this, because it is basically just the energy of fear that has to come, because the fear has made your boundaries very thin, she's saying. Okay. Can we have one more card, please, Sekhmet, for pile 3? Thank you. So we have ancient wisdom with number 34. So this message is coming as a repeat message from another pile. It is about, firstly, it could be a specific message, like again, use the discernment. She's saying that there is this message of you following a school of magic, like you want to learn some ritualistic magic, or like with witch or wizard or something, or druid, or so there's some kind of this energy imprint of an energy worker here who wants to access that ancient wisdom, and to take a step on this is going to be good for you, because you will find, because this is coming in your alignment with this work, and if you start looking for this ancient wisdom, you will find one path, then the next, and the next, and the next, and it'll start opening. So you will start receiving this ancient wisdom because it is coming in alignment with you around this kind of work. Then for the rest of the collective, this message is about the ancestral presence as well, and there is a lot of karmic shedding which is happening on your ancestral healing through this Kundalini work, which if you sit with your journaling and with your discernment, you will be able to pinpoint those more where this fear is coming from. And that is where the ancestors are helping you and protecting you and blessing you as well in helping you release this fear. So I just saw this 34, which is a 7, and my clock had 0707, so it's 777. So maybe 7 is an important number, synchronicity, significant for you here, pile 3. Maybe seeing 777 is a reminder of Sekhmet present, or some work ascension happening in your Kundalini at that point, or the need of presence of ancestors coming through at the time, helping you to discern, because this is also a 7 of Wands, right? There's a lot of 7. Okay, so we have the energy of rejection. Okay, so it wants to sit with discernment. Okay, so discerning to reject. Yeah, rejecting that how they were entering your head, in your mind. So choosing to reject that. So this release of fear is going to bring a choice that I do not want to have this with me, with this increased discernment. Okay, let us have one more, please. For pile 3. Thank you. So we have peace. Beautiful. So there is such an opposite of this complete change in the energy. There is no peace here, and the energy of peace is coming your way. So these are some of the steps, my dear pile 3, Sekhmet is showing you specifically here that maybe have to be done in isolation, like the bottom card is isolation here. So maybe there is this need of a bit of a hermit mode for you, because the bird here with the discernment is also sitting alone on this branch. But if you see, the tree is up like this, but she's sitting like this, treating it like a branch, not a tree. So that could be a message for you as well with discernment. But there is this need of isolation, which is coming for you to really, like, journaling comes in when you're sitting in that quiet space, and writing down and finding, where is this fear? Who do I need to reject in this energetics who is getting into my mind? So that could be a calling for you for some time, or maybe a few minutes in the day of isolation, so that you feel bring into more and more this energy of peace. So that, because you're more finding about this, the more you work on this here, the more peaceful it becomes. More and more this energy then settles in your psyche, in your emotional body, in your energy field. This really wants to be like she's showing, things are moving this way, and this is exactly where the peace is, and you will fly with this, leave the space with peace. Beautiful. There's a lot of balance also she's predicting. Yeah. Okay, there's also a message of creativity coming from your ancestors right now. There is a very creative mind present in pile 3's collective, lot of creative minds who have connection with their ancestral lineage as well. Maybe their ancestors were also very creative, and this is where they also want to connect with you with this the Kundalini work happening with your divine feminine and with Sekhmet as well. Okay, so let us see what else wants to come through for pile 3 now. So let us connect again with Goddess Sekhmet and see. Thank you. So we have healed ouch, number 38. Okay. So the 7 of Wands energy is feeling like there is a lot of this trauma happening, lot of hurt happening, but this is healing. This is a little bit like after this reading where the energy is moving into like this peace. This is healing the ouch energy here, right? This is how it is coming. but you are being taken care of. Your hurt and your painstaking work and how you're feeling right now is not getting unnoticed. There is this nurse present for you here, this healer present for you here. There is also a blessing on some of you coming from your ancestors as well, who are healers and are working with you. And they are specifically working for your boundaries here. The thin boundaries that we picked up. So they are specifically working on those boundaries of someone not getting in your head. It looks very ritualistic work as well. If you see here, there's the circle of fire, there's infinite symbol here. It's a very goddess feminine energy present. So maybe your ancestors are wanting to, yeah, look at the bottom, they said wanting to find you this ritual, as if this ritual around a boundary. They want you to connect and find with your ancestors, with this ancient wisdom, which will help you bring this peace energy more into your mind, into your space. Okay, it could be a ritual that you know around divine feminine. That is also a message that it's just that they're saying you know it. So again, going back to the discernment, like it could be something very simple like a tree, but it suddenly becomes a ritual and you can use it as a branch through your discernment. So there is a specific ritual, my dear pile 3, that you are aware of, or someone in your family is, or you are receiving it through your ancestors. It's somewhere in your lineage. They're asking you to find it. So yes, discernment is definitely important, and this ritual is around boundaries. So when you find out, you should do that. Okay, so let us continue connecting more with Goddess Sekhmet and see what is coming. I just saw 111 on the screen. Beautiful. Truth be told, number 14. It's a big opening of the heart space here. And it wants to sit with this rejection energy, which is very much the orange of the sacral. Okay, so there is one more message coming, my dear pile 3. Let me just sit for a minute, because I feel it's ancestors and Sekhmet together. I'll pause and I'll be back in a few seconds. I need to connect with them. Okay, so they're saying that you come from the lineage of wounded healers through your ancestry, who have always kept their heart above their mind, and they have always listened to the heart calling. But this wound in the healing in the old timelines in the lineage has led to a block in the sacral, in which the sacral is in rejection space, and that is where this fear has built around, taken that space. It also reflects in that boundary that they're asking you to find. So it is a very bigger interconnected message, my dear pile 3. If it's not very clear, I ask you to go back into the video and hear to this again, because that was very channeled. It is difficult to repeat on purpose when they are being channeled, but the message here is definitely of that this work is happening in sacral, which will then reflect in your heart space. And this was a message in other piles as well, that it is interconnected, but definitely the sacral is being worked on with fear and boundaries. These two things are working in sacral. And the archetype, there is this presence of wounded healer energy in your energy field as well, which is more ancestral in your energy field, in the presence where it is. And there's a lot of this wisdom energy, like this halo behind the person here, the halo here, then the owl. There is a lot of wise ancestors with this ancient wisdom present, and you yourself, being a very wise soul, is an access of this wisdom. So allow this work to happen and discern this space where you find yourself as the 7 of Wands. It is not targeted, it is focused, she's saying. They're saying Yeah, it is Sekhmet coming forward saying, you are not being targeted, you are being focused, being worked on with focus by the divine feminine. And she being the goddess of sun, with the heat that I introduced in the introduction, with the element of fire present with her, that is what is happening. It is that intense heat you are feeling in your energy field right now, because that can only release this fear. Fire has come again here. Yeah. Very, very specific, but very, high vibrational message. Lot of ancestral presence as well, along with Sekhmet. Some of the ancestors have worked with Goddess Sekhmet, they're saying. So they know what they are talking about. Okay, so let us move from channeling. Let us see which else deck would like to connect. So there is this magic energy present in all the three piles today. So I have connected each pile with the pile of magic. Let us see what comes for you. Thank you. So we have secret seances. Oh. So, okay, so these are multiple messages. It's number 15. Secret seances, spiritual messages, assistance, and memories. So for some of you, my dear pile 3, it will be very clear. I mean, for you yourself are so intuitive and discerning here. I don't have to explain much when we talk about the seances, right? That you can, maybe some of you have received some messages in a seance you have gone to, or a medium you have seen, or to go to a medium and connect with some of the ancestors around the wounded healer archetype, and what is the message with the sacral healing that needs to be there along the boundaries, the ritual to find out. And for some of you, though I do feel like saying all of you, because it's just coming as some of you, because some of you are definitely aware of this. It is all of you, but the rest of you are not aware. That is why it is coming for some of you. But it is an ability for all of you present here, that you can connect with spirit when you're out in nature. And that is a secret seance that you can do yourself. You can connect with these energies of ancestors, your spirit team, with Goddess Sekhmet yourself when you're out in nature, because you come from this divine healer's lineage and you have these abilities in yourself. You just have to find them. So you may not have to go to anyone to find these messages. You can yourself give it a shot and you will receive, you'll find it. So that is what is coming, but there is a lot of guidance waiting for you in spirit realm, my dear pile 3. That is important. Okay, so let us connect you with an intuitive message from the deck of intuitive messages and see what comes through for pile 3 from Goddess Sekhmet and the ancestors. Thank you. So we have listen from the heart. And that is what the message here is. The more peaceful the heart is, the more aligned you are. And this heart is the strength, my dear pile 3. This heart is the strength which you have received as a legacy from your ancestors in your lineage. Truth be told, this is the truth they want to tell you. We are wounded, we have wounds to heal, but it doesn't deny the strength of our heart. And you should then listen from this beautiful heart. No matter how much darkness you're surrounded with, how cornered you feel, but listen from your heart. What a beautiful message. There's such a strong ancestral presence for you, pile 3, along with Goddess Sekhmet. And these ancestors are coming because there is a lot of their link, their work with the divine feminine, specifically with Sekhmet for some of you, some of the ancestors, but it's a very strong connection with the goddess energy that you have worked with and your ancestors have worked with. And to give a bit of a clarification on the heart, they have given me another card from this deck at the top. It's 36, which is wounds, remedy, magical medicine, sacred heart, another day. So the wounded healer that we picked up here, that wounded healer has this wound on the heart that we channeled just now is a confirmation. So you may also be resonating with in your life with this, which is wound, but there is also ancestral presence as well. But a lot of emphasis for you, pile 3, on your heart space. Definitely a lot of heart healing. And now also I see here, I see the heart and the root as well. Beautiful. So let us connect with the tarot deck and see what other messages are coming for pile 3 from Goddess Sekhmet and the ancestors present. Thank you. So we have 7 of Pentacles. Okay, let me pull out the cards and then they're saying. Thank you. We have the Star. Now I know why they asked me to wait for the cards to come. 3 of Pentacles. So here, it's a beautiful message that the whole lineage, including you, has been working on these abundance, these pentacles, but you couldn't reach them. But now here, with the Star, the healing, releasing of this, the healer wound, or in the heart space, the witch's wound, in whichever way you're healing, going through. This is the past, this is the present, and this is where you're going. This is going to bring this evolution in your reach so that this access, this abundance is available to you so you can receive it. What a beautiful way of showing this message. What a beautiful. And it's again a 7. We did pick up on 7, right, for you? Did we not? Yeah, it's again a 7. 7 is definitely important. Let us give you a final card for pile 3. There is also this message with the shell and pearl, something. This message I remember I have channeled in one of the readings, but it's coming exactly again the same way it was. The grid has changed. The grid has transformed into pearl, is how it is coming. And yeah, the bottom, the final card is the Fool. So you have taken this leap of faith now, this jump start. You are now the peace energy that was about to leave. So it is as if this new start is coming and you're literally moving out of the scene here into your next timeline. All of this is going to be left behind and you will reach these. You will be in peace. You will listen to your heart and you're just out of here. Wow. How beautiful is that? Your ancestors are, yeah, and with Sekhmet here as well, they have a beautiful team, feels like. Yeah, and the bottom deck is 4 of Pentacles. So I have seen this card 3 or 4 times now while shuffling. So I feel I should keep it here, this 4 of Pentacles, because it wants to sit on the seance. And there is some message around seance with 4 of Pentacles. What are they trying to say? Let me hear. Okay, so I'm just hearing again and again, nothing is lost, nothing is gone, everything is saved and preserved. Nothing is lost, nothing is ever gone, everything is saved and preserved. So this is a very specific message coming for you, my dear. Maybe from the seance, that is the message wanted to come through. From the spirits coming through the seance, secret seance. Maybe it's a secret of your ancestral lineage, so hear it back again. Maybe there is some more meaning for you there in helping you heal the ouch, they're saying. Okay, Okay, so beautiful, very, very high vibrational energy, my dear Paltra, I have to say. So much of space holding has been done by Sekhmet herself, and so many ancestors, high vibrational ancestors and healers have come and are present in this space, and helping you connect, heal, and be in peace and listen to your heart. Take the jump. So there is some finding that you have to do, my dear Paltri. There is some work definitely present for you here, but I really hope that the connection with Sekhmet and your spirit team and ancestors has helped you in some way, feeling better from this in this energy and releasing of this fear energy and the wounds as well, which are present. The more you know them, they are in your discernment and they are easy for you to then release and work on. So journaling is definitely the reminding you again is important. Creative ancestors also want to connect again. The heart is here shown as this lighthouse as well. Yeah, beautiful messages, my dear Paltri. I feel like you should go back to the reading and listen again. There are some steps, some tools, some specific messages are here which were channeled in, so I can't recall them either or repeat them. But hear them out again. They're saying we are here and connect with us is the message. So thank you so much, my dear Paltri, for being here. Good luck on your journey, and I'll see you again in your next reading. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.